What, this? Oh yeah, I just use those like fat burner creams. I use like a belt. It like electrocutes me. So I've got a pill. I've got some pills that I take. Raspberry ketones. I take loads of raspberry ketones. I get like the god, pray to various Norse gods. Do that. You know, Thor, Odin, Loki. Okay, I think we're getting the idea that I might be taking the mick a little bit. That for some reason, when it comes to abs and six-pack, there's a bunch of like, it's the one muscle group that there is just a stupid amount of like bullcrap wives' tale information out there. The truth is, it's not, you can read this anywhere. This isn't like special coming from me. There's no magical, mystical, freaking secret to getting six-pack abs. It's literally, so you've got your body fat percentage. If that's low enough, you'll be able to see them in the same way that you'll see definition in your shoulders or your legs. If the body fat's low enough, you'll see it. And also building the muscle out so you don't just get like a Justin Bieber like flat pack thing going on. Okay, so it's actually like you want to build the muscle and the tissue and have a low body fat percentage, and both of those combined will give you a visible six-pack. So I've gone into diet and stuff like that on other videos, and I'll cover more in the future. Today I wanted to talk about ab training, which is important. Now, you can't out-train a bad diet. You know, if your macros are non-existent and you're eating too many calories, you're not in a deficit, you're not going to be losing fat. And the worst case scenario, if you start building your abs with like weighted movements and things, you're going to just push those muscles forward and push the fat forward as well. And actually, if anything, just look larger. So you can't out-train a bad diet. Fix your diet, fix your full body training, and make sure that's on point, and then start looking at abs. So abs, some people don't train them directly at all. And I get a lot of my core training from stuff like squats, shoulder press, bench, stuff like that. But I am a big believer in ab focused training. This is my number one exercise. If I could just choose one exercise to do for abs, it would be this. And my reasoning for that is the abs are actually quite a complex muscle group, the core, as you think about it. Think about it in different partitions, if you like. Now, it's not separate, they're all interlinked, but for the purposes of this video, we've got upper abs, lower abs, obliques, and TVA. TVA is transverse abdominis. It's known as God's weight belt. It runs around your body like a corset. It's used in things like vacuums, and it's important to train that too. You can't completely isolate one part of the abs. You can't like just isolate lower abs or something. That's another myth that seems to be going around. But what you can do is shift the tension to focus on different parts of it. So what this movement does is focus on the upper and the lower and the obliques with different things that you do within the movement. So I call it the hunter crunch. It's based on a bicycle crunch, but I adapted it for my book, The Hunter Abs Method, which is my like paleo fat loss plan, something a bit different from when I was studying biological anthropology. So what you want to do is get into a standard bicycle crunch position. So you're going to sit down on your bum and then lean back until you get to about sort of a 45-degree angle. It's where it hurts just to be in that position. Like you're in pain just suspending yourself with your legs in the air. Okay, the abs are tight. Then you move your right elbow to your left knee, bring the leg up to meet it. Think about the pelvis curling up towards the rib cage slightly. Touch the elbow to the knee. And here's the special bit. As you come out, you then arrest the momentum, you stop, and you bring the elbow back in again, hard and squeeze, and then do the same thing for the other side. So left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right. And when you fail, you're going to rock back onto your back, and you're going to keep going. And that removes the suspended stabilization element of it, and you can keep going, and you can get some more. When you can't do any more of those, then you just run into regular bicycle crunch. So no 2 in, 2 out. It's just 1, 1, 1, 1, literally like a bicycle, like pedaling it. And when you fail on that, if you really want to torch him, just go ahead and do some crunches. So you've got the upper body moving forward, which is, and being suspended up at that angle, and that's working the upper abs. You've got the legs moving up and the pelvis curling forward slightly. That's working the lower abs to keep that tension and also to bring the leg up towards you slightly. And then you're working the obliques when you're doing that twist. And I don't like working the obliques with weight, because there is this argument that it can ruin your V-taper or affect it negatively. So I don't believe in that. But that's really good for obliques. And then for the TVA, it's that stabilization. That hold is kind of the same contraction you get around the core when you do like a plank or an ab rollout or something like that. It's a constant tension on the abs. So upper, lower obliques, TVA, one movement, work the abs. And yes, it's body weight, and yes, it's high reps. I guarantee you do 2 or 3 sets of that to failure and you will feel it tomorrow and you will have worked the abs. Do I recommend weighted movements? It depends on who you are as a person and where your abs are. You know, if they're not built at all, yes, you should do some weighted movements for them. But if you're just looking for some added definition and you don't want to build them out hugely and you just want to give them some extra work, this is a great exercise. Let me know what you think, and